The star, I feel like this is a really, really good month for especially those who are single. So first of all, the star is a card about wish fulfillment. As it relates to your love life, it's kind of like, encountering somebody that really checked off those expectations that you have. Like everyone comes, to dating with a list. Ideally, you should have a list of qualities that you're looking for, and you're going to meet somebody, especially if you're single, you're going to meet somebody that check off those lists, that check the boxes. And so you're meeting someone very, very close to the type of person that you, it's like your ideal type, okay? You're meeting somebody that is going to exceed your expectations, and you're meeting somebody that is quite charming, quite amazing, quite attractive as well. I know that doesn't mean everything, but it did show up here strongly because we do have the King of Pentacles here, and that's like ultimately the attractive male, attractive female type. So let's just go into your reading. You've got some really good cards. Let's talk about the past first, because I feel like this is for those of you who feel almost as if I can't love again. I've been disappointed in the past and I don't know what to do right now because I don't want the past to repeat. So we have here the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is a situation where I feel like, this is a betrayal card. And a lot of the times it deals with like things that you have very, very high hopes and expectations for that didn't pan out. So it could be, getting engaged to someone and having the engagement, like the marriage just didn't happen. This can be putting your faith in the wrong person and having them, show their true colors. And I feel like for some of you, this is not something that affects you emotionally anymore. But I feel like the most recent relationship that you've had that ended, I feel like it really left a lot of, it's creating a lot of fear in you. It's creating a lot of anxiety. It's almost like walking around, even if you're in a relationship right now, you're walking around wondering, where's this relationship headed? Am I secure enough? You're constantly taking stock. You're constantly like, it's almost like expecting the other person to mess up because, in the past, you're just like, you had really high hopes for something in your life. And it didn't go the way that you want. And even now, for those of you who are in a secure relationship, or even when you're with someone who's very, very loving, who's very caring, you still have doubts. You still have to constantly take stock. You're still trying to figure out, like, is it real? So I feel like you have a little bit of trouble when it comes to healing yourself, not because you're still emotionally stuck on this person, but it's more like the damage that they did to you emotionally. You thought you could trust it. You thought that, you could count on it. And it turned out to be anything but. So I feel like that's what happened for you. And I feel like for the past 2 years, some of you have been dealing with this. 2 years is a long time. And I feel here with the Two of Wands in the reverse position. The Two of Wands in the reverse position indicates stagnation, not being able to move past it. And especially not being able to, this is a card about, implementing things out in the world. When it shows up in the reverse position, it's all a matter of timing. It's all a matter of like, let me just date outside of my usual type. Let me find somebody who's a little bit more worldly. Let me look outside of my geographical location so that I can find this person. It could even be, culturally somebody different, or it could be just, breaking out of your geographical zone when you're looking for new relationships, okay? In the foundation is the situation that some of you are dealing with right now. We have here the King of Wands. This is a fire sign, so Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, sun, moon, or rising. This is someone who's very, very much very passionate. They live life to the fullest. They might be a little bit somewhat impulsive, but very good nature, has a very contagious, infectious laugh, has a really, really good heart, loves animals, and they're always there when you need them. It's like, that knight in shining armor. But I know that Aquarius are very, very independent, especially the women. So you're not looking for, knight in shining armor, or even, the the female in shining armor. You're looking for somebody that can, you know, share life experiences with you, like travel with you. They're saying that a lot of you are dealing with this person. So sun, moon, or rising, this is a fire sign, okay? And what it's saying here is it's linked up with the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is new love, overflowing with joy and contentment in a love relationship. If you are involved with this person, they're bringing you a lot of passion and a lot of chemistry, and you know you're going to be feeling very appreciated by this person based on the actions, the words that they use when they speak to you, based on the things that they want to offer you. And by offer, I don't mean just, you know, monetary offer, gifts, trinkets. I mean, like, you know, the ways that they make you feel. I feel like a lot of you are already in a relationship with this person, and you're taking either a relationship to the next level, or you're having a lot of emotional conversations about where the relationship is headed. And I feel like it makes you feel good. It makes you feel quite good. So some of you are, you know, you've been through some type of missed connection or bad relationships in the past 2 years. You might have ended 2 years ago. You might have dealt with that, okay? And you're starting to date now, and you're starting to really, really like this person. Like this might be the one for you. So it shows up as someone who's very, very protective. And it shows up as someone who's like really spirited, you know, like great energy, great passion, great love and passion with this person. At the center of the spread is the central situation here. We do have the Eight of Wands as well as the Sun. The Eight of Wands, first of all, for those who are single, this is a card pertaining to you because this deals with communication. This deals with like positive communication, uplifting types of communication. So there's a lot of, you know, I want to say like rapid communication between you and another person, back and forth. And it's really restoring your sense of attractiveness. It's restoring your sense of like confidence in yourself. So I feel like a lot of you are out there shopping for new clothes. And I feel like specifically dresses. And it's nice to see, especially Aquarius females in dresses, because, you know, I see more, I feel like more of you worry about functionality of clothes. Like you want to be comfortable. So I feel like you're dressing up high heels dresses and things like that, and you're going on dates, okay? So this is a really, really good card about going out dancing. So with this combination, I feel that your sense of self-esteem is being restored based on the communication that you're getting from potential suitors, based on the communication that you're getting as well with people that you're emotionally involved with. So both of these things indicate to me even long-term, like, you know, plans to travel with another person, and especially if it is a fire sign, so Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, sun, moon, or rising. And I feel like it's going to make you feel quite good, okay? Crowning this reading, and the crowning energy is something that you're thinking about. So we have here the 10 of coins as well as the 2 of coins. First of all, the 10 of coins in the reverse position basically indicates that I feel like some of you might be thinking about like finalizing divorces, okay? So if you've already been separated, I feel like you're dividing the assets. You know, you've lawyered up. You're trying to divide up your assets between you and another person that you were romantically linked up with or joined with financially. And I feel with the 2 of coins as well, this is a situation where things are being halved. And you're worried about your financial situation long term as well. So while all of this is happening, you know, of course, being Aquarius that is overthinks and overanalyze, I feel like there's some financial concerns that is plaguing you where you feel like you might not have enough in order to travel, in order to like give somebody in your life the life that you want. So there's something here about, you know, anxieties, mostly about money, and anxieties about, you know, wanting to build a life with another person, because I feel like it's tainted based on this past disappointment, this past hurts. I feel like for some of you, there's an element of money involved. Somebody might have cheated you out of money. Somebody might have not been fair when it comes to financial dealings. And it might be somebody that you were involved with even in the work environment. So you're not really sure whether or not to, go ahead with it. So there's some questions coming through for Aquarius for this month as it relates to should I or shouldn't I get involved with somebody that, I'm working with, professionally involved with. Should I get romantically involved with them? And the answer here is no. Okay. So I don't feel that it's going to go well for you. And then others of you might have been cheated like by a romantic partner, either in love or even in finances. And I feel like it's affecting your ability to trust another person when it comes to financial dealings with a new romantic interest. In your future position, we have here the King of Coins as well as the Seven of Cups in the reverse. For those of you who are single and dating, looking around, putting your feelers out there is going to be this person coming through. This is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is somebody who's very, very practical. And this is somebody that wants a relationship. They want a marriage. They want a home. And I feel like this person might have been, through some type of financial difficulties, or they might have recently extracted themselves financially from, a previous family, previous relationship, previous marriage. So you're dealing with someone who's like, getting his or her financial foundation in order so that they can start dating again. And it's linked up here with the Seven of Cups. And when I see the Seven of Cups, I usually think of it as, like social dating, looking at other people's online profiles, making decisions about whether or not to contact them or not. So I feel that if you have this person in your midst, they're the ones that are making that first move. So I feel like you're dealing with someone who's very solid, very pragmatic, very financially well off as well. This can be their Sun, Moon, or Rising. So they're at a point where they're trying to rebuild their empire. They're trying to rebuild their footing. They're trying to rebuild their foundation. Love relationship looks very, very good. I feel like for those of you who are dealing with legal issues, if you've been separated for 2 years or something, I feel like you've already decided to let go. Like you've already decided to sever ties and divorce. So I feel like there's still lingering legal issues, possibly dividing assets. And I feel as well, a lot of you are just like, I'm going somewhere warmer. Like I see a lot of travel. And if you are traveling, I do feel that you're going to meet somebody quite striking, handsome, beautiful, male or female, okay? Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you're going to be dealing with this person exclusively. So rather than just dealing with them either through phone or through, some type of a long distance communication channel, I feel like you're going to be seeing them in the flesh, okay? So we have some really good cards, Aquarius. The main theme here is healing, okay? Healing yourself, putting yourself first, putting your needs first, okay? Don't make it so that it's so dependent on the other person. You're not someone that does that naturally, but when you fall in love, you want to be fair. And so you tend to ask the other person, I'll do whatever you want, like, where do you want to go? I'll go wherever you want. Make some decisions, like, exercise your free will. And I do sense as well, Aquarius overall, when you verbalize your feelings, it strikes the other person. Like people are very curious about you. And so when you let your feelings be shown, when you put your foot down, and especially when you decide on things, I feel that it will go a long way in, steering the direction of your relationship, because it pretty much says that you are the person in alignment. Okay. So you can decide on whether or not to go ahead with the relationship or snuff it out before it even begins. So you're pretty much in charge here. It might not seem like that when you're in a relationship with another person and you have to take them into account, but they're saying you're the one that's always going to try to be fair. So you're the one in charge here. Okay.